They say genius is born. That's a lie. Genius is installed. And right now your brain's running outdated software. Version lazy 1.0, but no worries. You can update to the latest version 2. Most people treat their brain like a mystery. If you don't take control, your brain will keep running the old code, the one that wastes your talent, your time, and your future. Geniuses treat it like a product. They design it, they update it, they delete the bugs. And today, I'll show you how to reprogram yours. Ask yourself this: is your brain running on autopilot like 90% of people, or are you ready to reprogram it for genius? At night, your brain replays and cements what you do during the day. Develop these 2 habits. Do a nightly 5-minute review and get consistent sleep. How? Write 3 wins of the day, 1 lesson, 1 plan for tomorrow. Then finalize it all by sleeping. Why this works? Memory consolidation during sleep makes learning permanent. Skimp on sleep and your genius updates vanish like smoke. Write or journal tonight. Comment 1 win down below. You can master your nights, but if you wake up to chaos, your brain defaults back to the same broken loop. Fix your environment and you start winning before the day even begins. Want to read more? Put books where your hands are. Want to stop snacking? Hide junk food. Genius level changes also depend on your environment. You have to make the right choice, the easiest choice. Use friction by adding difficult steps to carrying out your bad habits. Use convenience by reducing steps to the good ones. You're not stronger than your surroundings. You just need a smarter structure. Change 1 habit cue tonight and let us know in the comments how it made you feel. Your room shapes your habits, but genius doesn't stop at your walls. Once you step outside, the fastest growth comes from exposing your work to the world. Here's how to weaponize feedback. Geniuses don't hoard ideas, they immediately test them. You can do the same. Publish 1 micro result every week. It can be a 60-second video, 1 paragraph, or 1 chart. Feedback speeds up learning. Want to play guitar? Post a 30-second clip and learn from comments. Yeah, your brain's pretending it's tired. It's not. It's just lazy code running old fear. Try it today and drop your micro result in the comments. If you're nervous about feedback, start with a trusted circle. 3 people who'll give honest criticism. External feedback accelerates your skills, but the voice inside your head is louder than any critic. Rewire that voice and suddenly your brain becomes your coach instead of your enemy. If you think number 5 is dangerous, wait until you hear number 3. Your inner voice is either the critic or the coach. Pick the coach. Speak like your future self who has already solved the problem, not I hope, but I will. Saying, I am someone who finishes projects beats, I hope I finish this. By changing grammar, you also change intention. Try it for a week. Observe the decisions you make without realizing it. Picture this: 5 years from now, your future self walks into the room. Do they thank you for rewiring your brain today, or blame you for staying stuck? Before you sleep tonight, record 1 sentence of future you and listen to it for 60 seconds. Believing in your future self is powerful, but belief without focus evaporates. To actually execute, you need to weaponize the most limited resource you have: attention. Upgrade number 3 is where most people quit, but wait until you see number 1. That's the one geniuses guard like a secret. Attention is the new currency. Genius level work requires time blocks. Use 25-minute time blocks followed by a 5-minute reset. No notifications, no multitasking, just you and laser focus on your current task. Work like it's the only thing that exists. After 25, take 5, breathe, walk, stare into nothing, repeat. After 4 cycles, take a 20 to 30 minute break. If 25 minutes feels long, start with 15. The point is single-minded, uninterrupted attention. Train the length later, but train the habit now. You've locked in your focus, but what about the story running in the background? If your internal script says, I'm not built for this, no timer in the world will save you. Time to debug the narrative itself. And this is where most people fry their brain like a cheap laptop. Multitasking? Notifications? You just killed your upgrade. Let's fix that. Most people are trapped in a default story about themselves. I'm not smart, I'm too old, I'm not creative. Those phrases are software bugs. Reprogramming means replacing the bug with a prompt. Swap I can't do math with what if I tried 5 minutes of practice? Instead of saying I can't do this, say I can learn. That tiny shift turns negativity into an experimental mindset. Scientists call this a growth mindset. Here's a mini exercise for you. For the next 24 hours, catch 3 I'm not thoughts. Immediately reframe them with what if I, and write both versions down. You'll be surprised how fast your internal script changes. Having reprogrammed your mind, see how others hack it against you. Watch 5 dark psychology tricks next. Without action, your story is still just code sitting on a hard drive. Here's the first move geniuses make, the micro win that rewires the whole system. You've promised yourself you'll change. 10 times, new diet, new schedule, new notebook, and every single time, you quit before it even starts. Not because you're weak, because your brain is programmed to choke on big change. Be honest, how many nights have you promised, tomorrow I'll change, and then tomorrow nothing? That's not weakness. That's your old code fighting back. And it's eating your future. Geniuses have hacked this loop. They don't fight resistance, they sidestep it with a 2-minute win. Do 2 minutes of the thing you want to become. Want to read more? Read 1 paragraph. Want to get fit? 1 push-up. That tiny win primes your brain for more. This works because your brain rewards completion. Micro completions create dopamine, wins without overwhelming. It's engineering your habits without willpower torture. Start today. Set a sticky note at your workstation. 2 minutes equals progress. Do it for 3 days and notice how your resistance diminishes. That's momentum, and momentum is the fuel of skill. If one upgrade fails, the system reverts. Don't let it. Genius is less of a birthright and more of an upgrade path. Micro wins, attention blocks, future self-talk, environment design, feedback loops, and sleep. Combine all of these, and you change what your brain thinks is normal. That is what reprogramming is. The difference between trying and becoming isn't magic, it's repetition. Keep practicing. Keep stacking your small wins, and you'll notice how huge they become. Drop in the comments, which upgrade are you running first? Say it here, because when you commit in public, your brain takes it seriously. And if you want to weaponize this even further, the next video shows how manipulators use the same tricks on you. Don't miss that.